Still to come here on Daybreak.
It was the coconut that hit me on the head, but where it hit me on the head was basically this point here. And I know this is where I suffer, get headaches.
How reliving her past life put paid to a lifetime of migraines. Hear Lisa Palmer's intriguing story as we speak to her and her therapist next.
Hi there, still to come this morning, the remarkable story of the woman who travelled to the past to end her painful migraines in the present. Speaking to Lisa Palmer and Dr. Hilary in a few minutes.
If you're one of the millions of people who suffer with migraines, you'll know just how debilitating the condition can be.
Lisa Palmer used to be so ill there were times she couldn't get out of bed. But now she says she's been cured after visiting her past life.
The pain is just, it's awful. It feels like you've been hit over the head with a baseball bat. I'm basically bedbound. I have to be in bed, in the dark, no noise, can't eat, can't drink hardly, I can't do nothing. Even like my little boy, I just can't do nothing for him.
When Mum used to get migraines, we couldn't play outside.
5 weeks ago, I had regression therapy, and since having that now, I haven't had migraine. I've had no problems at all. I basically ended up, I was on a beach. It was somewhere like Thailand. This particular thing come down, it was the coconut that hit me on the head, but where it hit me on the head was basically this point here. And I know this is where I suffer, get headaches and pains. It's literally this spot. So that's why I knew this was the problem. I feel like an inner peace. I feel less stress. I just felt like I'd lost the weight off my shoulders.
Now she hasn't got migraine, so we can play outside and do stuff.
Well, Lisa joins us now, along with her regression therapist, Nicolas Aujula, and Dr. Hilary is here as well. Good to see all three of you this morning. So tell us, how bad these headaches were and what traditional doctors had told you about how you can help yourself with them.
Basically, when I've been to the doctors, they just said keep hydrated and just kept giving me more pills. I just can't do anything else or explain anything else. There's not really a lot else they could do. But getting a migraine, I mean, the pain, basically your eyesight's blurred, you feel like you've been kicked in the head, and you're all out in bed for 2 days. I just can't move, I don't want to eat, I just need dark and no noise.
Really debilitating.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, it is, yeah.
And you couldn't find a cure?
No,
but you were
no.
desperate to try and continue to
Well, I didn't know if there was
one.
much out there,
Right.
really, to be honest, so, just didn't know what else to do.
So how did you find out about regression therapy?
Well, I've been hypnotised before, but never heard about this, and then I saw an advert and thought, why not try? So tried it and received fantastic results. So.
And was it immediate? As soon as you'd had this experience with the coconut on your head in your past life, as soon as that had been brought back to you, were you immediately free of migraines?
No, well, I had it that afternoon, and then that evening I had a really bad pains in my head where it was, and the morning slight pain. But since then, I've had no headache. I mean, I had headaches 4 times at least a week, so I've had nothing, no head pains, no migraines. So it's amazing.
Nicolas, there's going to be a lot of people out there listening to this and thinking, what a load of nonsense. Why is it not nonsense in your opinion?
I don't think it is nonsense, because migraine is such a grey area. Even the medical field finds it quite difficult to diagnose and treat. And I do believe that the past life traumas are what are causing this problem, because for every migraine sufferer I have treated, each one remembers a head injury, and through reliving the head injury, they seem to be cured.
So, so talk me through that again then. So as far as you're concerned, it's citing where the pain comes from in your past life.
Yes.
Means that you can relieve it in the present.
What happens is, as we have a physical body, we also have an energetic body. Once we die, our energetic body passes on. However, if you die of a trauma, which each migraine client does, the trauma is passed on to the energetic body, then it's passed on to the physical body when you're born again. So in a way, the trauma is hidden. So through releasing the trauma, reliving it, the patient finds release.
So Dr. Hilary, is there any medical reason why this could be possible?
You could argue that, however philosophical this approach is, that by convincing somebody that the origin of something which is affected by the nervous system has gone, that you might get a result. Does that sound
And
a bit
maybe relieve
confusing?
stress in a way, relieve stress from
I mean, if you look at hypnotherapy, what you're trying to do is access the subconscious mind. And if you access the subconscious mind, you can go back and recall memories that might have happened as a child. That far I think that far, so far so good. We can say, right, something that happened to you as a child colours what you are today. You were neglected, you were abused, that has affected how you are today. By taking you back to that under hypnotherapy, you can actually help people to overcome those things.
and let it go.
Yeah, but whether you can actually change something physical, like migraine, is highly controversial. Nicholas, I'm sure you'd accept that. So it's a philosophical approach to a metaphor. We've been talking about metaphors, in helping you think about something that might have occurred and freeing yourself of that stress, if you like.
One thing that stands out for me, does it really matter? Because it is helping, obviously.
It's obviously helped here, whether it continues or not, because hypnotherapy can have quite temporary benefits for all sorts of things like addictions, giving up cigarettes, getting over phobias. So you need to continue the exercise, if you like. A lot of conventional doctors will say this is complete mumbo-jumbo. Rebirthing, going back to another life, is highly controversial, unproven, and sometimes they would argue harmful, because it can convince people of false memories which are wrong, and people have been known to go back and accuse people of doing things to them that they hadn't actually done. So there is a downside as well.
But as far as you're concerned, it's all up, isn't it? And Nicholas, I'm sure you've seen that your work can help all sorts of people.
It's really fascinating.
Fascinating, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.